Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul up here, and the craziest thing just happened. This is football, man. This is why the World Cup is what it is. Germany has just lost in a historic match for Ecuador. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Ecuador played really, really well. This is bad news for Scotland, but good news for Ecuador. It really didn't matter if Germany tied or won because Germany is already first in their group, but they were giving Ecuador a run for their money, and Ecuador absolutely deserved the win because they went hard on Germany, which is absolutely devastating for Scotland, but great for Ecuador. Let's take a look at this. In the first 2 minutes, Germany scored, which a lot of people would question if it was a foul or not. They would question the referee. Why did she not go to VAR? Why did she not check if it was a foul? So that was how it started. 9 minutes later, Ecuador equalized with a stunning goal. Neuer, on top of Neuer, I'll tell you. And then 77 minutes in, Ecuador scores and turns the game around. And Ecuador, bear in mind, they need to win to go to the knockout phase, which is absolutely muy loco. Muy loco. Ecuador, muy loco. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And when you think it's over, Germany start attacking and attacking and attacking, and they give a 7 minute of anxiety. It's the 7 minutes of death. 7 minutes extra time. Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paulo here, and today we are checking out this video, which comes from Nami. And okay, sorry about that. We had interference by myself. I interrupted myself. Insane, insane. Let's look at the stats. This is what football is all about. It's insane. Germany had 11 shots. Ecuador had 8 shots. Germany had 3 on target. Ecuador had 3 on target. Germany scored 1. Ecuador scored 2. The possession was always with Germany. Germany was dominating the game. They had 61% possession. They had 582 passes and 89% pass accuracy against 39 possession of Ecuador, 318 passes, 87% pass accuracy. 14 fouls for Ecuador, 10 fouls for Germany. 3 yellow cards for Ecuador, 1 for Germany. 0 red cards each, 1 offside, 3 corners for Ecuador, and 2 for Germany. Cote d'Ivoire won their match against Curaçao, which was expected, but the surprise factor is Ecuador beating Germany and leaving them with 4 points. Now, if we look at the standings, here is how it stands right now. Ecuador is qualified at the 21st position, which leaves Scotland on the very end of their best third. So, bad news for Scotland. Everything that needed to go wrong with Scotland is going wrong. Can anybody explain that to me? I just don't understand. South Korea was a given to win against South Africa. South Africa won. Bosnia, we did know Bosnia was going to win against Qatar. But Germany, everybody believed that it was over for Ecuador because Ecuador was 0. Well, actually, they had 1 point, but they were at the bottom of the best thirds. And everybody was underestimating Ecuador, including me. So I'm sorry for doubting you, Ecuador. But prior to the World Cup, I was telling everybody Ecuador was second in the qualifiers, only below Argentina. Don't sleep on Ecuador, I said. Ecuador has been playing very well. I've been saying that. But because Ecuador was not doing so well, they tied with Bosnia. Sorry, they tied with Curaçao. They lost They tied with Curaçao. They lost against Ivory Coast, but they won against Germany, the most difficult team of the group. And that's a Cinderella story. And I saw how the stadium was packed, and I saw how they were passionate. And, I think Ecuador really deserved that win. They fought their hardest and they won. And they almost got a third goal. So, congratulations to Ecuador. My heart breaks for Scotland, but you still have a chance, Scotland. Ecuador, well deserved win, historic, when you needed it the most. Now you are qualified and you are right now at 21, the 21st position. Nobody can take you away from that position. I don't know how this is going to go, but if Scotland is to pass to the next, then it will come down to goal difference. Paraguay needs to lose, Algeria needs to lose, Croatia needs to lose, and Australia or Austria. No, actually, gosh. Yeah, Uruguay needs to lose, Iran needs to lose, and with a goal difference. Because Scotland, right now, they're not looking good. Not looking good at all. It's insane. Football is insane. But I want to say congratulations to Ecuador. And, I never, ever would find myself supporting Germany, especially after 2014. Obviously, I watch German videos and I'm happy when the fans are happy. But for me to support Germany as a Brazilian is not something I normally do. But today, I was hoping that they could at least tie so that Scotland could go through. But I did know that Ecuador was second only below Argentina. And what matters is how much Ecuador played, how much Ecuador gave their blood, their life on the line over there. And congratulations to Ecuador. And it's just absolutely, absolutely a Cinderella story. I just want to say congratulations. There's nothing else I can say. Well deserved. I think even the Scottish who are watching right now will say, well done, mate. Well done, lad. That was absolutely first class. Historic. Historic. And I hope Ecuador still also cheers Scotland on, because that will probably, they'll really need it. But, anyways, it's a fiesta today in Ecuador. Absolutely historic win. I was absolutely insanely surprised. But at the same time, I wasn't, because I know you guys were second in the group of qualifiers, only below Argentina. And you guys have a strong team. Dude, it's insane that you upset Germany like that. But as I said, Germany didn't need to win. They didn't need to tie. They tried their best and they couldn't beat Ecuador. This is football. Muchas gracias a todos. I'll see you guys in the knockouts. Take care for now. Bye bye, everyone.